Of course. Here we go again.
Attention, attention. Oxygen levels are critically low. 10% remains.
You're probably wondering how I ended up out here. Alone. Floating over nothing. Truth is, this didn't start with me. It started at the Hormuz Gate.
Hello everyone, your captain speaking. We've got a mess in Unit 7, a big one. Take care of it immediately.
My name is Jax. I clean glass on the biggest ship in the Empire. Not exactly heroic work. But this story didn't start with the windows. It started with the Empire facing its final test. And somehow, I was out here cleaning the glass while it sailed straight toward it. A lot of people were tied up in this. And when I say a lot of people, I mean a lot. Some were on this ship, some were on the other one. And all of us were heading for the same thing. The Hormuz Gate. And if we lost control of it, that was the death of the reserve currency. This war in the mid-space East is not just another conflict. It is the ultimate test of American financial dominance. Because the dollar isn't backed by an economy alone. It's backed by the projection of global power. And when an overextended empire shows weakness, the whole order starts to crack.
Mom? Bad news. The Empire may be doing that thing again. Yes, that thing.
Trust in the reserve currency breaks. And when that trust breaks, capital runs out of the dying system into hard sovereign assets, Bitcoin, gold. But what do I know? I just clean the windows. The US is overstretched and drowning in debt. And if the American empire blinks, the dollar gets hit first. Allies panic. Creditors dump US debt. Then comes the oldest imperial trick of all. Print more money. That's when capital stops hiding in cash. It runs to what desperate governments can't inflate or control. They will flee to gold, and they will flee to Bitcoin. For Iran, this fight is existential. They can take more pain. American politicians can't. They answer to poll numbers, gas prices, and public perception. The longer they drag this war out, the more political pressure builds. This will inevitably force their hand.
Folks, minor turbulence. Nothing serious. Everything is fully under control. Beautiful control, actually. Carry on.
I'm not a general. I'm not a banker. I clean windows for a living. But even from out here, it's obvious. This war comes down to Hormuz. If Iran decides who gets through, America loses. Because fiat is only as strong as the power behind it.
Are you ready?
That's clear. Guiding you out.
Copy. Moving out. Tether secure.
You're good.
Oh, tether! It's good. I'm on! I'm drifting!
Attention, attention. Oxygen cable detached. Oxygen level at 90%.
So that's how I ended up out here. Caught in the crossfire. You don't choose the ship you're in. I was just supposed to clean the windows. Now the ship's going down. There's only one way out.
Can you give me less anger, more restraint?
You do not direct the supreme leader.
I'm directing the actor!
There is no actor.
Tonight on Finance Entertainment.
The movie is coming soon, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not satisfied with the acting. Some of the actors were terrible. Sources say the director offered a note. The supreme leader offered a response. Insiders call it a creative dispute. Subscribe for more and watch the next videos right here on the side.